Here we are beyond the wall in Seattle for game number 4 between the Wichita Whirlwinds and the Seattle Spitfires. This could be the final game of the Seattle Spitfires season as the Wichita Whirlwinds look to complete the sweep here in game number 4. The Whirlwinds have been an offensive firepower in this series. They have solved Frederick Anderson again and again. Anderson actually having his best game of the series in game number 3. Couldn't get the goal support behind him. And that's what leads us into this sweep scenario for the Wichita Whirlwinds. Frederick Anderson will stay in the net for game 4. He's got an .895 so far through these playoffs. While at the other end, Carey Price looking to stay perfect. Record-wise, at least. Through these playoffs, he's got a .914 coming into this game. He, of course, in the first round had a couple stumbles being pulled. So both goaltenders not shy to have a bad game or two. For Seattle, they hope Frederick Anderson will have his best game of these playoffs and help them extend the series. Weber will bring it into Seattle zone. Back to the point, Malkin. Malkin gets hooked, and there'll be an early penalty here coming to Seattle. Their leading scorer, Patrick Laine, gets a stick in on Evgeny Malkin, and he'll head to the box for hooking. So an early power play chance here for Wichita to get ahead. Johansson pushes forward. Eberle comes in with a shot, and Anderson will make the save. Brad Marchand has had a great playoffs. He's tied with Patrick Laine for the team lead in points. Johansson wins the draw back to the point. Led it to Marchand, and he scores! Brad Marchand, early on, has given the Wichita Whirlwinds a 1-0 lead. With that goal, Marchand has broken the tie with Evgeny Malkin. If the Golden Helmets were transferable during the game, and I think that would make the equipment manager's job a bit more difficult. Nonetheless, Brad Marchand's 5th goal of these playoffs. Early on here in the first. Gives Wichita a 1-0 lead. Now coming in is Wayne Simmons. Simmons for Gaudreau to Johansson, and he scores! Whirlwind have come in blazing. Under 2 minutes into the game, they've got 2 goals. And this time it's Ryan Johansson. A great passing play here to set this one up. Johansson found himself alone at the side of the net. Not much chance for Anderson on that one. And some set plays from Wichita. The first one on the power play, now this one here in the offensive zone at 5-on-5. Some slick passing from Wichita has given them an early lead. An early 2-goal lead at that. Muzzin tried to work it in. The pass was sticked away. And now Seattle will try to change their fortunes here as Nikolai Ehlers brings it in. Ehlers puts a shot at the net. There's a stop by Price. First save of the game for Price. His team has already scored 2 goals. Now coming in is Wayne Simmons. Simmons drops it back. Ristolainen to the corner now. Simmons. Back to Ristolainen again. He's knocked off the puck by Ehlers. And they'll bring it up ice. Austin Matthews with Jeff Skinner. Matthews drops it back to the point. Ekblad takes the shot. That's blocked in front. Matthews trying to direct it towards the net. Can't get it there. It ends up on the stick of the defenseman Muzzin, and he'll carry it out. Now up ice to Kyle Okposo. Okposo winds and fires. That one's blocked by Aaron Ekblad. Dangerous pass there, but Monahan was able to control it and move it up to Nemesnikov. Nemesnikov drops it back. Ekblad joining in, takes the shot. Stopped by Price. It ends up in the corner. Price diving back for it. I think that hit a body at the side of the net. Ends up coming back towards the goal. And Price picked it off the goal line. Good draw in there, back to the point. Subban and Clefbaum. Now Duchesne. Tried to work it back into Duchesne. That was poked away by Malkin. And now Marchand will come in with it. Brad Marchand. Spins off centers. Tarasenko looking to the side for Malkin. And the pass didn't get through. Subban up to William Nylander. Nylander tries to dance through. Gave it away. Subban shot from the point though. Comes up high on Price, who gloves it and hangs on. Malkin wins that cleanly, just wide of the net. And Brody has to chase it in behind. Nylander wins that behind the net. Scheifele looking to tee up Laine there, but it was picked off. Now Tarasenko coming in. Tarasenko drops it back. Leddy tried to work it back up to Tarasenko, and the pass was sticked away. Now Patrick Laine, one-on-one, takes the shot on Price. He gets down in the butterfly and makes the save. Dylan Larkin and Sean Couturier on this one. It's a scrum, and Brody will skate it out of the pile and get it out of the zone. TJ Brody jumping up. Brody in, takes the shot. That one knocked away and into the corner. Brody still after it. To the side, Eberle. Eberle shot. Rebound is there. 2 saves from Anderson. Eberle working it into the corner. Dylan Larkin pushed off the puck by Couturier. He'll get it up to the half wall. Trying to find a way out now. Back the other side for Zaitsev, and he works it up to Poulin, and it's out. Poulin into the zone, takes the shot right into the glove of Price, who will freeze this one. A great chance here in front for Dylan Larkin. He gets the rebound, but Anderson gets the leg out for the second save. And you don't want to call a goal not even halfway through the first, a backbreaker, but being down 3-0 this early certainly would have been a tough pill to swallow for Seattle. Anderson able to keep them out of that scenario. Couturier to the point. Subban tried to work it to the side. Pass didn't get through. Now it's Jake Gensel. Gensel up the right side. Drops it back to the point looking for Pietrangelo. He tried to take a shot, and it got knocked away. Now Barzal, rink wide for Couturier. He just decides to go off. Weber has it, spinning back towards his own zone. Pressured by Barzal. Forced a turnover, but a good job getting it back there. And Wichita will recover and bring it up. Kyle Okposo whips it at the net. That one just goes through the slot and ends up over the top. Scheifele taken down by Pietrangelo. Coming up, 2-on-1 forming though. Nylander, big hit there by Shea Weber. Stepped up on the 2-on-1 and took down Nylander. Now up Okposo. Kyle Okposo to the corner, drops it back at the point. Weber for Muzzin, back to Weber. Muzzin again. Gonna find a way to the net. Johansson's pass is knocked away. Nemesnikov can't quite get free. Decides to send it back to his zone for Clefbaum. Clefbaum brings it in. Carries it all the way to the corner. Dropped it at the point. Scheifele's there covering, but he gets taken down. Big hit there by Kyle Okposo, and he'll break it out. Johansson coming up. Ryan Johansson. Centering pass. Okposo, he scores! Kyle Okposo. And the Wichita Whirlwinds not taking their foot off the gas. It's 3-0 in the first period. A great cross-ice pass there from Ryan Johansson. Spots Okposo. Coming up all alone through the slot. Tape-to-tape pass. And he beats Anderson. That was Kyle Okpozo's 5th of these playoffs. And it's a big one early on, a 3-goal lead for Wichita in a game that could end the series. Ehlers drops it back at the point. Centers it now, Skinner to the point, Ekblad. Shea takes a shot, rebound, ends up in front. Matthews has it, can't get it to the net. Shea picks up the loose puck to the side. Ehlers' shot, great save there by Price, and Malkin just put it off his own post. They'll keep it working though. All the way up ice comes Brad Marchand. Marchand to Tarasenko. Tried to drop it back, I think, for Malkin, but the pass was offline. Now charging up again is Seattle. Walking in, takes the shot. Ehlers tried to bat the rebound out of the air. Couldn't get his stick on it. Leddy up with the rush. Nick Leddy is taken to the corner by Matthews, who stripped him of the puck. Matthews up to Jeff Skinner. Skinner skates it in. Now Duchesne takes a shot low. Kicked away by Price. Rebound comes out. Matthews gets taken down before he can take the shot. Larson couldn't step up and keep that in. He'll just turn back to his own zone and regroup. Working it up now. Duchesne's pass picked off. Here comes Dylan Larkin. Larkin to the corner. Centers Everly. Good stop, Anderson. Larkin at the point. Leddy. Now Brody. Shot up high, deflects. Chance at the side. Kicked out a leg. They hit Anderson and kept that one out. Another big chance from the Whirlwinds. Now Nemesnikov to the corner. Now behind the net. Off the boards to the point. Zaitsev. Nemesnikov. Larson shot. Straight on. Rebound. Missed the net. Big rebound chance there at the side for Sean Monahan. He just whiffed on it. Sent it straight across the goal mouth. And now Simmons. At the point, Leddy. Simmons centering. That pass picked off, but Gaudreau gets to it. Johnny Gaudreau tried to work it to the corner for Simmons. It hits off a leg and ends up in front of the net. Final minute of the first. We're ready to begin here as Lyonnais brings it in. Lyonnais centering. Nylander poked, checked by Price. Johnny Gaudreau up. Gaudreau drag, missed the puck, and Larson comes up and grabs it. Sean Couturier for Patrick Lyonnais. Shoots. Gloved by Price, who hangs on. 13 seconds left in the first, and it has been a disastrous first period so far for the Seattle Spitfires. Draw is scrummed. Barzal has a chance at it now. He's pushed away from the puck, though. And Couturier gets a final shot. Stopped by Price. The puck ends up in the net, but well after the horn. And the Wichita Whirlwinds get 2 goals in the first in less than 2 minutes to start the period. They get a third to add on to that. And it's 3-0 Wichita after the first period here in game number 4. A game in which they can complete the sweep. Seattle going to have to find a way to fight back if they want to stay alive in this series. Wichita scores 3 goals on 10 shots. Seattle gets 14 shots, nothing to show for it. They'll be down 3-0 going into the second. Second period underway. Wichita has control of it for a second, but they end up giving it away. Lyonnais up to Scheifele. He crosses into the zone. Good job there by Malkin to get the puck away from him. And he'll set up Marchand. Malkin jumping back in, looking up for Marchand again, but that was picked off by Nylander. Scheifele at center, being hounded there by Vladimir Tarasenko. Forces a turnover. Malkin brings it back in. Malkin for Weber. He'll charge to the corner. Tarasenko picks up the centering pass. Couldn't get it to the net. Lyonnais skates it out. Checks Pietrangelo. There's a race for it. Nylander wins the race. Coming in is Nylander, and the shot goes over the net. Scheifele taken down in the corner. Scheifele gets it back, though. Scheifele now behind the net. Sends it all the way back to the point. Shea in for Nylander. Back to Shea. along the left wall here, trying to find a way to the center. And their pass gets picked off. Now Tarasenko coming in, has Malkin with him. Tarasenko shoots, rebound, Malkin stopped again by Anderson. Malkin sends it all the way back to the point. Ristolainen's shot goes wide, and not kept in at the other side. Muzzin couldn't get there. Tarasenko skates it right back in. Tried to look for Ristolainen coming in. Ends up getting to him, but it's poked away and back out to center. That pass intercepted by Laine. Now up comes Nylander. Nylander's shot. Straight on the net. Price bobbled that for a second. Ends up reaching back for it. And hangs on. Matthews wins that draw with his feet. He comes back to the point and Larson can't keep it in. Larson gave that away. Breakaway chance here. Here comes Gaudreau. Not much room. Gets a shot at the net. And that's turned away by Anderson. Only got the puck late on that breakaway and didn't have much of an angle. Stuffed at the blue line. Now coming back to the Seattle zone again is Johnny Gaudreau. Gaudreau gets away from a check. Gaudreau looking for Simmons at the side. The pass is blocked up. Now Skinner looking up for Monahan. And that gets picked off. Wichita hungry on the puck in this one. Barely allowing Seattle any time to control it. That shot goes wide. Duchesne picks it up off the boards and he'll skate it up and out. Duchesne crossing in. Duchesne looks towards the net, takes the shot. That one's blocked away. One chance and it's out of the zone again. Here comes Gaudreau. Rink wide, Gensel takes the shot. And Anderson stops that one. Monahan wins that draw in his own zone. And they'll get it out. Monahan skates across center into the zone. Drops it for Nemesnikov. Nemesnikov looking back for Monahan. He ends up getting it in the corner. Pushed off the puck. Charges towards the net. Good job there by Monahan to work that to the front. He had all kinds of pressure on him. Didn't get much of a shot. And Price was able to freeze that one. Couturier and Gensel. Couturier wins it. Clefbaum. Now Barzal centering. Poulin. Drops it. Subban. Big shot off the post. One-timer chance for Poulin. That one stopped. Finally some big chances here for Seattle. But Subban hit the post. Now Okposo for Muzzin. Muzzin spins back. Gets knocked off the puck. They still have control of it though. Gensel's shot. Kicked away by Anderson. Now Poulin's pass picked off by Gensel. Jake Gensel back in to the corner. Drops it back. Big shot stopped by Anderson. And he'll pick up the rebound and hang on. Pushed forward. Lucic comes in. Eberle. Now Larkin. At the point. Pietrangelo. Weber. Across now Larkin. Eberle again. Big chance. Puck ends up on top of the net and will stop play. Eberle had all kinds of room to walk in there, but Anderson stared him down. Made the save. The puck ended up on top of the net. And Matthews wins that draw in his own zone. Skinner coming up end to end. Skinner, one-timer chance. That was Ehlers. And that one's knocked away by Price. Ehlers wins the battle in the corner, fights it back to the point. Lucic pushes Ekblad forward. Chance here from Matthews. Matthews scores! Austin Matthews gives the Spitfires some life. A battle at the side. Ekblad wins it and spots Matthews all alone at the other side of the rink. Give Austin Matthews time and space to get a quick shot off. He's got one of the best shots in hockey. He uses it there. A perfectly placed one at that. And Austin Matthews gets Seattle within 2 now. Matt Duchesne brings it in. Duchesne takes the shot. That one's knocked into the corner. Duchesne on it. Into the wall there by Larkin. They'll dig it out and get it out. Lucic flicks it in. Everly gets to it first. Didn't have any help and just gave it away. Now Duchesne, stretch pass, takes the shot, hits the post. Duchesne behind the net. Being pressured there by Johansson. Johansson wins that battle, and they'll break it out. Simmons drops it, big shot. Right on Anderson, and he'll hang on. Great chance there for Matt Duchesne in the rush to get them within 1. He beats Carey Price, but that's not always enough. It hit the post. Johansson wins the draw. Cycling it around the zone now. At the point, Brody's shot blocked there by Barzal. Barzal up to Marie-Philippe Poulin. She'll bring it into the attacking zone. Poulin to the corner. Thought about walking out in front, but Simmons stripped her the puck. Simmons crosses center, gave it away. Good pressure there by Poulin. Now Couturier's in. Couturier takes the shot. Rebound is there. Puck is still loose. Couturier's on it. Couturier to Barzal to Poulin's shot. That one's blocked. And they'll just clear it into the corner and now out of the zone. Brody works it up. Gensel is killing some time here in the second. Now they'll bring it in. Gensel to Okposo. Back to Gensel. Big shot over the top of the net. Poulin has it. Gets it up to Patrick Laine. Laine all the way up to Scheifele. Now Laine. Back to Scheifele. Shot. Rebound. Controlled by Muzzin. Puck bouncing around in the slot. And Van Riemsdyk gave it away. Laine keeps it alive. Laine to the front. Scheifele shoots over the top of the net. And Van Riemsdyk gets the loose puck and starts the breakout. Van Riemsdyk in now. Dancing back, gets forced out of the zone. As his teammates are getting a change. Petrangelo sends it in. Anderson left the puck there, collided with Clefbaum. They'll keep going. As Clefbaum skates it all the way up. He just crosses center, now dumps it in. Price knocks it down. And Shea Weber will come in for that. Up now is Tarasenko. He'll send it in. Marchand on it. Pushed off the puck by Ekblad. Try to send it back the other way. And now we're just playing end-to-end here. A 1-3-1 trap setup from Wichita. Good shot in the net there. Easily handled by Anderson. As we see the Whirlwinds going into shutdown mode as we approach the third period. Malkin versus Matthews on the draw. Scrum. Malkin wins it with his foot. Back to the point. Tarasenko's shot. Good passing to get it around the horn there to Tarasenko. He took a quick shot, and Frederick Anderson had to get the glove up on that one. Matthews' line stays on. Dylan Larkin's fourth line on for it as Matthews wins the draw. Final minute of the second. Brady Shea up to Jeff Skinner. Skinner in with some room, takes the shot. Stopped by Price, and he'll hang on. Larkin wins that one. And they'll just get it out. Ekblad didn't step into that one. So it comes out of the zone. Now Monahan bringing it back in. Final 10 seconds. Monahan shot, scores! Sean Monahan with 7 seconds left to go in the second period, has made it a 1-goal game. Monahan just walks in, takes the shot on Price. He gets a big chunk of this one, but it just seems to squeeze underneath his arm. Trying to get the blocker up. And when you get a big piece of the puck like that, you definitely want to keep it out. But that one squeezes through Carey Price. And don't call it a comeback, but Seattle is within 1. Lucic maybe going to get a final shot. Can as Ekblad breaks it up. And now we'll head to the third period. Seattle gets 2 of the goals back they gave up in the first. And it'll be 3-2 heading into the third. You could see it forming at the end of that second period. Wichita had really started sitting back, getting their trap set up, not really putting much pressure on offensively. You can tell that here as well, as Seattle has really jumped ahead in the shot totals now. When you get a 3-0 lead in the first half of the first period, that's a long time to sit back and play defense. And it seems to have bit Wichita in that second period, as Seattle gets 2. And you have to think Wichita might be rethinking their defensive strategy, as they now have to hold on to a 1-goal lead in the third period. And for Seattle, just have to keep pushing forward, as their entire season depends on it. As the puck drops in the third period, the Seattle Spitfires will bring it in. Nylander stepping up. Can't get a shot towards the net. Still has the puck, though. Clefbaum tried to work it in. Good pick there by Marchand. Now Tarasenko coming in one-on-one, but he's got pressure from behind. Drops it for Malkin. Malkin trying to bring it in. Good job there to get positioned by Oscar Clefbaum. He breaks up that play. Anderson handed it to him. So we'll keep clicking on here. Laine walking in with some room. Good save there by Price. Laine got him behind everybody. Now coming back. Malkin from Marchand. That one skips in behind him. Has it in the corner, though. Back at the point. Pietrangelo takes the shot. That one's gloved by Anderson. And he'll hang on. Johansson scrums that draw. Simmons tried to walk in with a shot. Couldn't get it to the net. Johansson centers. Simmons, that one just flicked wide. Gaudreau on it at the point. Ristolainen back to Gaudreau. Ristolainen's shot gets blocked and it'll come out of the zone. Muzzin back for it. Sends it up. Now Gaudreau. Gaudreau for Johansson. Great pass. Johansson's shot. Stopped by Anderson. A through the legs, backwards no-look pass there from Johnny Gaudreau. Set up Ryan Johansson, and Anderson comes up big on that one. Gensel and Matthews on the draw. It's scrummed, and Skinner comes in to win it. Jeff Skinner skates it all the way up and in. Skinner takes the shot. That one's stopped there by Price. It's in the corner. Van Riemsdyk comes back for it. Skinner strips it. Chance for Ehlers. Centers. Matthews. Now Skinner. Can't find a way to the net. Goes in behind. Centers. Matthews one-timer. Stopped by Price. Great work on this shift here by Jeff Skinner. Gets a chance of his own, then sets up Austin Matthews shortly after that. Great effort to try to tie the game there with the Matthews line. Gensel wins that draw. He'll push it forward and bring it out. Gensel for Van Riemsdyk. Good stick by Nikita Zaitsev. Van Riemsdyk still has it though. At the point, Brody to the side for Gensel. Centering, looking for Okposo, who was picked off, trying to get it out of the zone. Great play by Okposo to keep it in. Now they'll send it up. Duchesne. Monahan takes the shot over the top of the net. Van Riemsdyk. Up now to Eberle. Eberle for Leddy to Van Riemsdyk. He was in a little too close. Leddy. Eberle. Brody shot blocked. Puck ends up in the corner. Zaitsev's on that one. Up, Matt Duchesne. Duchesne walking in. Great shot, and he scores! Matt Duchesne. What an individual effort from Matt Duchesne, and he has tied the game. Only his second goal of the playoffs, but it certainly didn't look that way on this move. He absolutely dances the defenseman and then turns it into a mini breakaway and jukes Carey Price. Backhand, forehand. What a goal from Matt Duchesne to tie the game.
Scored by number 95, Matt Duchesne, assisted by number
13 minutes left to go in the third. Larkin shoots and scores. And Wichita has responded in a hurry. I was about to say, when Wichita scored their first goal, they have had a lead until this point. But it's not very long. They'll have to wait to get another one. Dylan Larkin picks that one up and beats Frederick Anderson as the Whirlwinds get their lead back. They're up by 1. Dylan Larkin's first goal of the playoffs is a big one. Couturier bringing it in now, as Seattle has to fight to tie the game again. Couturier pinned up against the wall. Kicks it out for Matt Barzal. Barzal spins to the front, takes the shot. Great play there by Price. He came darting out of the net to cut off the angle. A fourth line for Wichita. Plus minus not the best stat, but does a pretty decent job in these playoffs of showing which lines are doing what when they stay together. And that Wichita fourth line, among the best. Simmons has it in the corner. Clefbaum able to knock it away from him. Good job stepping up there by Johansson. Keeps it in the zone. Clefbaum fights again to get it out. Oscar Clefbaum just about gave that away. Subban fighting with Johansson. He does get it away. Working it in now to Johnny Gaudreau. Gaudreau gets free. Ends up behind the net. Gaudreau walking in front. Decides to go off the boards to Muzzin at the point. Muzzin squeezes by Nylander. Gets it back to Gaudreau. Johansson now at the point. Weber. Muzzin walking in. Leaves it for Johansson. His pass looking towards the front of the net. Hits off a stick and will be broken out. Now Lyonnais to Scheifele. They'll play pitch and catch up. Comes Lyonnais. Lyonnais centering pass. Was looking for Skinner in front of the net. Now Simmons rink wide, picked off. Bringing it right in to Lyonnais. Lyonnais shoots. That one's blocked. Up again, Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau coming in. Gaudreau, toe drag, got it to his backhand, and he gets taken down. Ekblad jumping up in the rush, leaves it for Skinner. Skinner behind the net. Circles. Drops it back to the point. Brady Shea. Back for Ekblad. Now Matthews. Ekblad trying to find some room. Goes to the side for Ehlers with a shot. That one's up high on Price. He'll catch it and make the save. Oscar Clefbaum probably been the best defenseman for Seattle through these playoffs. Has picked up his game in this one. Making some great defensive plays once the game has gotten close. But here comes Tarasenko. Tarasenko takes the shot. Stopped by Anderson. The rebound was loose in front. Brady Shea cleared that away. That pass picked off. Was looking for Barzal. Marchand trying to get free. Good play there by Ekblad to break that up. And he'll just flip it in. Price comes out to play it. Sends it off the glass. And to center. Shea knocked that one down. Now Poulin brings it back in. Ekblad for Barzal. To the side for Couturier. Couldn't get the shot. Shea. Ekblad. In for Poulin. One-timer by Couturier. And that one goes up over the top of the net. The Seattle fourth line with some good pressure here. Barzal. Couturier. Barzal. Back to Ekblad. Ekblad walking in. Gets pushed off the puck. And he won't get a shot. Marchand skating it through center. Forces it into the zone. Lets his teammates get a change. As he's still in the forecheck. Now finally he'll head off. Couturier, at the end of a long shift as well, goes behind the net. Couturier in front. Nemesnikov. At the point, Shea and Ekblad. Gonna find a way to the net. Nemesnikov does. And it's knocked away by Price. Everly gets his stick lifted. Good play there by Nemesnikov. Keeps it in. Takes the shot. Stopped again by Price. 2:50 left to go in the third period. Here comes Milan Lucic. Lucic drops it for Leddy, the trailer. Now Everly. Leddy shoots. Blockered away by Anderson. Duchesne up to Adam Larson. Now Austin Matthews. He's got a goal already. Looking for the tire. Takes a big shot. Bit of a half slapper there from Matthews. And Price turned that aside. Tried to step around at Everly. Couldn't get around Larson. Minute 20 left to go in the third. Bringing it in is Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers in the slot. Takes the shot. It gets knocked away. Matthews. Skinner. Final minute of the third. Larson's shot just wide. Matthews on it. Matthews. Zaitsev. Zaitsev for Matthews. Zaitsev again, trying to find a way to the net. Big one-timer chance. That one goes wide. Anderson to the bench. Larson. Skinner. Zaitsev knocked off the puck. Larson couldn't get it. Trying to work it along the wall to get it out and can't. Good job there by Seattle to keep it in. The Wichita's keeping to the outside. Van Riemsdyk on it. Van Riemsdyk to Okposo. Gave it away on the back pass. Zaitsev coming in. 23 seconds left. Zaitsev for Ehlers. Larson. Skinner. Big shot. Great save by Price. The rebound is loose, but they can't get a hold of it. 12 seconds left to go. And they'll just knock it in. 10 seconds now. Seattle has to find a way up the ice in a hurry. Here comes Nikita Zaitsev. Gave it away. Okposo puts it in the empty net. And the Wichita Whirlwinds will complete the sweep. Seattle fighting back from 3-0. They tied the game. But Dylan Larkin got the lead back a few seconds later. And now this empty netter from Kyle Okposo with 2 seconds left will send the Wichita Whirlwinds to the IFHL final. While they will await the winner of the Scarborough Sparrows and the Moncton Cobras. What a playoff Kyle Okposo has had. That's his 6th goal. The depth of the Wichita lineup is what has gotten them through these playoffs. That Gensel line, Gensel, Van Riemsdyk, and Okposo has been a massive offensive threat. And Frederick Anderson gonna want this series back. The first 2 games, certainly not his best. The third game, probably average. They still lost that one. And then of course in this game, giving up those 3 goals in the first period, his team managed to come back from it. But that crucial goal from Dylan Larkin, almost immediately after Seattle had clawed their way to a tie game, ends up being the series winner as the Wichita Whirlwinds defeat the Seattle Spitfires in 4 games and win this one 5-3. Three stars of this one. Ryan Johansson, 3-point night, earns him the first star. Kyle Okposo's 2 goals earned him the second. And Sean Monahan, a big part of that comeback, he gets the 3rd star. As the Wichita Whirlwinds our IFHL finalists. They will fight for the championship. All that's left to decide now is who they'll be facing, as they will await the Cobras or the Sparrows in the final.